Oh, thank you for your patience. Excuse me, I just had to hydrate before I could officially introduce my new video series, Thirsty Thursdays with a Therapist. Now, my name is Jaleisha Gatling. I have a private practice in New York City, Let's Unpack Therapy, where I work with couples to unpack the baggage that gets in between their relationships. That brings us to Thirsty Thursdays with a Therapist. Now, you guys should really tune into this if you want to get a sense of how I work, who I work with, what kind of issues I'm talking about with a lot of my couples, to get a sense of if I might be a fit to work with you or someone that you know. Essentially, this series is going to be sharing different tools, talk bits, titillating talk bits too, around quenching the thirst in your relationship. Now, also, it's not a coincidence that this is falling on Thursday. For a lot of people, Thursday is kind of rounding out the work week. By that point, some people are maybe checked out. I hear a lot about being thirsty for the weekend, craving that break, longing for that, maybe even feeling dehydrated. Now, what happens when we go home to our partner and we're kind of just giving them our leftovers? Everybody else or everything else has kind of come first. I'm going to talk a lot about self care and how we can't possibly give to our relationships or to our partner and expect it to thrive and grow if we aren't first taking care of ourselves. So, I want you guys to tune in next Thursday for my very first video called It's Not Them, It's You, where I will be talking about taking accountability for your role in distressing situations within your relationship that keep happening to you over and over again. I'm not going to leave you hanging with that though. In the meantime, you guys can check out my most recent blog, Good Behavior, Bye Bye, where I talk about the honeymoon phase and the post honeymoon phase. And I'm going to challenge some myths and some stories around those phases that a lot of couples struggle to navigate through. If you guys are still thirsty for more, check me out on Instagram at Let's Unpack Therapy. And make sure you're following my Facebook page. Don't just like it, follow it so that you guys can make sure you don't miss out on Thirsty Thursdays with a Therapist. Leave me a comment below if you guys check out the blog. Let me know what you think. Let me know your takeaways. And I will see you next Thursday. Make sure you're hydrating.